Today we are going to show you how to make chocolate chip cookies. Here are the ingredients. To make the cookies, you will need 1 stick of butter or 1/2 cup of butter, 1½ cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of corn syrup, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 1 cup of chocolate chips. First, preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. This allows you to put your finished batch into oven without waiting. Second, mix flour, baking powder, and salt using a whisk. These are the main solid ingredients in the recipe. Mixing these ingredients early saves time. Next, mix the butter and the brown sugar together with a stand mixer, food processor, or by hand. The ingredients must be smooth before moving on to the next step, as imperfections can be caused later on in the recipe. Now, add the corn syrup, egg, and vanilla to the mix. These ingredients will liquefy the mix. After adding the liquid mix, add the flour mix to the mix. If the flour mix is added first, the rest of the ingredients will not mix properly. Afterwards, stir the chocolate chips into the mix using a spoon. If the chocolate chips are added before, the chocolate chips can erode or break down in the process of adding ingredients into the mix. Then, use a spoon scoop to collect the mix and form it into the shape of a ball, and place it onto a lightly greased tray. This allows for each cookie to have around the same mass and appearance. placing the dough balls on the tray. Slightly flatten the dough balls. Leave lots of room for each cookie. Each cookie will rise and expand while spending its time in the oven. Moving on, bake the cookies for precisely 12 minutes. This is the amount of time a cookie needs to bake without overheating or not heating enough. Now what we're about to show you is a time lapse. Look closely at the cookies as they rise while in the oven. Later, after taking the tray out, let the cookies cool down on the tray for around 2 minutes. If the cookies are removed from the tray early, the cookies can break as they have just come out of the oven and are very delicate at that time. Finally, remove the cookies and let them cool for longer. The cookies need to cool so the cookies do not break in your hands and are at an edible temperature. We hope you've had fun watching our tutorial on how to bake chewy chocolate chip cookies.